Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Tonight, we delve into the shadowy corners of the human psyche, where fear festers and the unexpected lurks. We're about to explore the unsettling world of anonymous messages, those chilling whispers from the void that can send shivers down your spine. Prepare yourselves, because tonight we're diving deep into 3 of the creepiest letters ever sent by strangers. Imagine this. You check your mailbox on a day like any other. The sun casting long shadows, a gentle breeze rustling through the trees. The day feels ordinary, almost serene, as if nothing could possibly go wrong. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. But as you sift through the usual bills and junk mail, your fingers brush against something different. It's a subtle difference, but enough to catch your attention. An envelope, plain and unassuming, addressed to you in handwriting that sends a chill down your spine. The handwriting is oddly familiar, yet you can't place it. You turn it over in your hands, a sense of unease creeping into your gut. The envelope feels heavier than it should, as if it's carrying more than just paper. There's no return address, no indication of who could have sent it. The blank back of the envelope stares back at you, offering no clues. Curiosity and dread wrestle within you as you carefully tear open the seal. The sound of the paper ripping seems louder than usual, echoing in the quiet of the day. The letter inside is short, typed on an old typewriter, the ink faded and uneven. The vintage typewriter keys have left an impression on the paper, adding to the eerie feel. It speaks of watching you, knowing your every move, detailing your daily routine with an accuracy that makes your blood run cold. Every detail is precise, as if the writer has been shadowing you for weeks. The writer compliments your appearance, your laugh, your mannerisms, details that suddenly feel invasive, stolen from your life by unseen eyes. It's as if someone has been living in your shadow, observing your every move. The words hang in the air, heavy with unspoken intent, a promise of something more sinister lurking beneath the surface. The atmosphere around you shifts, becoming thick with tension. You try to rationalize it, to dismiss it as a cruel prank. Maybe it's just someone with a twisted sense of humor, you tell yourself. But deep down, a primal fear takes root. It's an instinctual reaction, a deep-seated fear that you can't shake off. You're being watched, studied, hunted by a stranger who knows your every move. The feeling of being hunted is overwhelming, making you hyper-aware of your surroundings. Sleep offers little respite. The words from the letter echo in the silence, twisting into nightmares that leave you gasping for air. Each night, the nightmares grow more vivid, more terrifying. You find yourself constantly looking over your shoulder, every shadow a potential threat, every creak in the night a sign that you're not alone. The paranoia is suffocating, making it hard to breathe. Days turn into weeks, and the fear becomes a constant companion. It's always there, lurking in the back of your mind, never letting you forget. You try to regain a sense of normalcy, but the letter's grip on your mind tightens with each passing day. Every attempt to return to your routine is met with the same unrelenting fear. You question everyone around you, searching for any sign of recognition, any hint of who might be responsible for the terror that has seeped into your life. Every glance, every interaction is scrutinized, but no answers come. Our next tale takes us deeper into the labyrinth of fear, where the written word becomes a weapon, and the unknown sender holds the power to shatter lives. This is a story where anonymity breeds terror, and the shadows of doubt creep into the light of day. Picture this. A young couple, deeply in love, receives an unmarked package on their doorstep. They are blissfully unaware of the storm about to engulf their lives. It's wrapped in plain brown paper, the only indication of its contents, a single ominous word scrawled across the front: "Stop." The simplicity of the message only adds to its menace. Their hearts pound in unison as they cautiously bring the package inside, their minds racing with questions. The air is thick with tension, each second stretching into an eternity. Who sent it? What does it mean? The questions swirl around them, creating a vortex of anxiety and fear. A sense of foreboding hangs heavy in the air as they carefully unwrap the package, their fingers trembling with a mixture of fear and anticipation. Each layer peeled back reveals more of the unknown. Inside, nestled amongst layers of packing peanuts, they find a single Polaroid photograph. The image is both familiar and unsettling. It depicts them standing on their porch, their backs to the camera, completely unaware of the unseen observer capturing their image. The realization hits them like a cold wave, but it's what's written on the back of the photo that sends chills down their spines. The message is clear, and its implications are terrifying. In jagged, menacing handwriting, a message screams at them. This is your last warning. Stop seeing each other or there will be consequences. The threat is unmistakable and immediate. The words hang in the air, a chilling testament to the darkness that lurks in the hearts of strangers. The couple is left to grapple with the reality of their situation. Fear, raw and consuming, grips them both. Their minds race with the possibilities of who could be behind this and why. Their once safe haven now feels violated, their love tainted by the threat of unseen forces. The walls that once provided comfort now seem to close in on them. They report the letter to the police, but with no leads, no return address, the investigation hits a dead end. The authorities can offer little solace. The couple is left to grapple with the terrifying reality that someone, somewhere, is watching their every move, their lives hanging precariously in the balance. The sense of being constantly observed is suffocating. They try to move on, to cling to the hope that it was just a cruel prank, but the threat lingers, a constant shadow over their relationship. Every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of the leaves outside serves as a reminder of the unseen menace that looms over them. Our final descent into the abyss of unsettling correspondence leads us to a tale of guilt, obsession, and a confession that will chill you to the bone. This is not just any confession, it is a revelation that has the power to unravel the very fabric of a community's peace. Imagine receiving a letter years after a tragedy has shaken your community, a letter that reopens old wounds and unveils a truth too horrifying to comprehend. The envelope is tattered, the paper inside yellowed with age, yet the words it contains are as sharp and piercing as ever. The letter arrives on the anniversary of the tragedy, a chilling reminder of the day that changed everything. It's as if the sender chose this date deliberately to ensure the impact of their words would be felt even more deeply. The handwriting is unfamiliar, shaky, as if penned by a hand trembling with fear or remorse. Each stroke of the pen seems to carry the weight of the writer's torment, making the words almost painful to read. The writer claims to have information about the tragedy, a secret that has haunted them for years. They speak of sleepless nights and endless days filled with regret, unable to escape the memories that plague their mind. They confess to being present at the scene, a silent witness to the events that unfolded. They describe the scene with such vivid detail that you can almost see it through their eyes, feel the tension and fear that grip them. As you read their words, a cold dread creeps up your spine. The air around you seems to grow colder, and you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched, that the shadows in the room are closing in. The details they provide are eerily accurate, things that only someone with first-hand knowledge could know. They speak of the victim's last moments, the sounds, the smells, the emotions that hung heavy in the air. The writer describes the victim, the scene, the emotions that hung heavy in the air, with a chilling clarity that leaves no room for doubt. It's as if they are reliving the moment with each word they write. They confess to being plagued by guilt, haunted by the memories of that fateful day. Their words are filled with anguish, a desperate need to unburden their soul, to find some semblance of peace. They claim they were powerless to stop what happened, but their inaction has tormented them ever since. They speak of the nightmares that haunt them, the faces they see in the dark, the whispers that follow them wherever they go. The letter ends with a plea for forgiveness, a desperate attempt to unburden their soul. They beg for understanding, for someone to hear their confession and offer them the absolution they so desperately seek. But their words offer no solace, no closure. Instead, they leave you with a sense of hopelessness, a feeling that some wounds can never truly heal. Instead, they leave you with a haunting sense of unease, a chilling reminder that the darkest secrets often lurk in the shadows, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. And as you fold the letter and place it back in its envelope, you can't help but wonder what other secrets are out there waiting to be uncovered. Thank you for joining me on this unsettling journey into the depths of human darkness. If you found these tales of creepy letters as unsettling as I did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the unknown. And if you've ever received a creepy letter yourself, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and share our experiences with the strange and sinister. Until next time, my friends, stay curious, stay vigilant, and most importantly, sleep with one eye open.